Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, my students. Hopefully you are feeling okay, so that you are so joyful to watch this video. So our material today is about narrative text. I think you have heard about this, you have learned about this in junior high school, okay? So here in this video, there will be definition, characteristic, genres, and examples. Jadi di sini akan dibahas tentang definisinya, karakteristik atau ciri-ciri, genre, jenis-jenis dari teks naratif ini, and also ada juga contohnya. Okay, before we start, please enjoy this video, enjoy learning, and subscribe my channel. Okay. Alright, let's start by the definition. Okay, so what is the definition of narrative text? Yeah, here you can see that narrative text is a kind of text which tells imaginary stories. It has a related chronological events. Jadi teks naratif pasti kamu udah tahu lah, dia teksnya yang menceritakan tentang cerita yang imaginary. Okay, yeah. And it has a related chronological events yang memiliki rangkaian peristiwa kronologis yang saling berkaitan. Okay. So what is the purpose of the text? The purpose is to entertain the readers about one story. Jadi tujuannya adalah untuk menghibur si pembaca tentang satu cerita. Okay, to entertain. So, it can be imaginary or factual. Jadi jenis narrative text ini bisa sebuah imaginary or factual. Ada juga yang berupa factual. Alright, so that's the definition. Alright, let's jump to the kinds of narrative text. Nah, jenis-jenis narrative. There are so many kinds of narrative text. Jadi banyak jenis dari teks naratif, but I will mention one by one, but some of them. Okay, the first one is fairy tale. Yeah, fairy tale. So what is fairy tale? Jadi jenis naratif yang satu ini adalah children's story in a magical setting about imaginary characters that include fairies, dwarfs, witches, angels, trolls, or talking animals. Jadi fairy tale ini adalah cerita untuk anak-anak yang biasanya yang karakternya itu berupa peri, ibu peri, terus hewan-hewan yang bisa ngomong, bisa berbicara, atau trolls like dwarfs and witches, penyihir. Nah, itu disebut dengan fairy tale. Another kind of narrative is like fable. Nah, fable is a story that feature animals, plants, and forces of nature, which are anthropomorphized or given human qualities. Jadi, fable ini story-nya, karakternya itu berupa animals, hewan, tumbuhan, atau benda-benda di alam lainnya yang diberikan kemampuan seperti manusia, bisa berbicara, bisa beraktivitas seperti manusia lah. Okay, itu disebut dengan fable. And then mystery. Okay, another one is mystery. Mystery like horror, terror, or crime solving story. Itu disebut jenis dari naratif. Okay, berupa mystery. And then there is also myth or legend. Nah, apa bedanya sih myth, mitos, and legend? Jadi kalau myth itu berdasarkan kepercayaan dari satu tradisi, okay, yang memiliki simbol, makna simbolis untuk satu tradisi itu. And how about legend? Legend is a semi-true story. Kenapa disebut semi-true story? Karena sebagian ada yang percaya bahwa legenda itu benar terjadi, Sebagian lagi mereka tidak percaya dan disebut dengan semi true story. Oke, sama dia berasal dari sebuah tradisi atau kebudayaan. Okay, and then romance. What is romance? Romance involves a mysterious, adventurous, or spiritual storyline where the focus is on the case that involves bravery, strong values, not always a love interest. Jadi romance ini tidak hanya cerita yang romantis, love story, no, tapi dia juga bisa berbentuk misteri, adventures atau petualangan yang ceritanya itu mengedepankan bravery, keberanian atau nilai-nilai kekuatan. Kayak disebut romance. Dan also science fiction. Nah, ini di movies ya biasanya. Science fiction ini is a genre of speculative fiction that typically deals with imaginative and futuristic concepts such as advanced science and technology. Jadi satu cerita di mana dia menggabungkan ilmu pengetahuan yang mungkin di dalam imajinasinya itu akan terjadi di masa yang akan datang atau futuristic. Itu disebut dengan science fiction. Okay. So that are the kinds of narratives that I give you. Jadi ini beberapa jenis dari teks naratif ya. Ada 7 di sini disebutin. Mungkin ada banyak, ada yang lain lagi. Okay, so we come to the generic structure of narrative text. Okay, there are four parts of the narrative text. The first one is orientation, second one complication, resolution, and reorientation. So what is orientation? It's called as opening paragraph. Jadi ini disebut dengan paragraf pembuka. It includes who is involved in the story, when it happened, and where the story is settled. Jadi di bagian ini disebutkan siapa yang ada di dalam cerita itu, kapan cerita itu terjadi, atau di mana cerita itu diceritakan. Okay. And then complication. Nah, di bagian kedua ini, it tells the beginning of problems which cause the climax of the story. Jadi di sini diceritakan awal dari permasalahan dari sebuah cerita yang menimbulkan satu climax atau puncak dari cerita itu. Okay. And then resolution, dari kata resolution. Jadi di bagian ini ada solusi dari permasalahan yang ada di ceritanya. Nah, the solution of the problems can be solved or even worse. Apakah masalahnya bisa diatasi dengan baik or even worse, atau mungkin lebih buruk. It shows a happy ending or sad story. Nah, di bagian ini ditunjukkan atau diceritakan ceritanya happy ending atau sad ending. And then reorientation. It's optional. Ini pilihan, bisa ada bisa enggak ya. It can be moral lessons, suggestions, or advice from the author. Jadi bisa berupa satu pengajaran atau moral, saran dari si penulis. Ini bisa ada, bisa tidak ada di satu teks ini. Okay. Alright. Here are the characteristics of the narrative text. The first one, narrative text using past tense, menggunakan kata kerja kedua. And then adverb of time. Jadi ya jelas harus ada keterangan waktunya, like one day, once upon a time, sunny morning, dan lain sebagainya. Okay, so the next characteristic is that using time conjunction, like when, they, suddenly, after, dan lain sebagainya. Then, yeah, using specific character like Snow White. Jadi judulnya spesifik ya, like seperti Snow White, Alibaba, The Mouse and the Lion. Jadi siapa, ceritanya tentang apa? Okay, spesifik. And then using direct speech atau kalimat langsung. Okay, like ditandai dengan tanda kutip ya, like help me please. Atau Alibaba say the God is kind. Itu kalimat langsung. Okay, itu ciri-ciri dari teks naratif ya. Okay, now I have example. This one is true friends atau teman sejati. Okay, let's see this story. I will try to read this, but before that I will show you the parts of the text. Okay, the purple one is orientation, the red one is complication, and the green one is resolution, and this one reorientation. Okay, please listen, and while you listen you read the story. Okay, true friends. Once upon a time, there were two close friends who were walking through the forest together. They knew that anything dangerous can happen anytime in the forest, so they promised each other that they would always be together in any case of danger. Nah, di sini dia sudah diceritakan siapa yang ada dalam cerita itu, yaitu two close friends. Di mana terjadinya, yaitu di hutan gitu. Kapan? Once upon a time. And then the red one. Suddenly, they saw a large bear getting closer toward them. One of them climbed a nearby tree at once, but unfortunately the other one did not know how to climb up the tree. So, being led by his common sense, he lay down on the ground breathless and pretended to be a dead man. The bear came near the one who was lying on the ground, smelled in his ears, and slowly left the place because the bears did not want to touch the dead creatures. After that, the friend on the tree came down and asked his friend that was on the ground, "Friend, what did the bear whisper into your ears?" The other friend replied, "Just now, the bear advised me not to believe a false friend." Okay, so the moral story of a true friend is a true friend in need is a friend indeed. Oke, jadi di situ di bagian reorientationnya berupa moral ya. Moral dari storynya, a true friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, so later on you will have to read the story, retell the story. Okay, so yeah, I have another example. This one is the legend of Tobalik. Alright, so I will try to read this story also. In one village of North Sumatra, there lived a poor farmer named Toba. One day, he went fishing. Luckily, he got a beautiful goldfish. He carried it home, then planned to cook it. When he got home, the fish turned into a beautiful woman. The woman told him that she was cursed. She asked Toba to keep it as a secret. Toba agreed, only with one condition, that she would marry him. Then they got married, and soon they had one child named Samosir. This boy liked to eat much food. And one day, mother asked Samosir to bring lunch to father. On the way, on the way to rice field, he stopped and ate most of the food. And after that, he gave the rest of the food to his father. Toba was very angry and shouted at Samosir, "You, a fish kid! You are so greedy!" Samosir cried and ran toward his mother. He asked mother why father called him a fish kid. The woman was really upset that Toba broke his promise. Mother and son disappeared. Soon there were springs that caused a face lake. It's called Toba Lake. A land in the middle of Toba Lake is called Samosir Island. Okay. In these examples, di contoh yang ini, paragraf pertama dia berupa reorientation, paragraf kedua and paragraf kedua dan ketiga itu berupa complication, and then paragraf keempat itu berupa resolution. Nah, di sini reorientationnya berupa a land in the middle of Toba Lake is called Samosir Island. Itu yang reorientation. Okay. Alright, so here you go. Your task, tugas kamu. Personal ya. Audio storytelling. Jadi tugasnya audio storytelling. Jadi kamu ceritain cerita naratif, direkam, lalu kirim ke WhatsApp. Oke, jadi ada dua tugas. Yang pertama storytelling, ceritanya bisa kamu ambil dari dua contoh tadi atau cerita naratif lainnya yang kamu suka. Oke, kirim ke my number, this one. Okay, and do the exercise about narrative. Jadi nanti ada Google Form that I will share to your group. Jadi nanti akan ada link Google Form, kamu isi soalnya, berupa latihan tentang narrative text. Right? If you have any question, please text me on WhatsApp. Okay, this is the end. Thank you for watching. Enjoy learning, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and like and share. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.